Hey there, listeners. Welcome to Socially Inclined, where we believe marketing should be simple, effective, and most importantly, affordable. In this episode, we'll be sharing expert tips and strategies to help you increase your visibility, engage more of your audience, and reach more clients than ever before. So if you're ready to take your online presence to the next level, keep listening because you're about to get socially inclined. Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. I'm Jess, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about testimonial marketing. And basically, that is the practice of using positive feedback and good reviews, if you will, testimonies, and incorporating them into your marketing to get a more personal feel, a more relatable feel to your marketing mix. So it's no secret that we coined a daily posting strategy called MVP that is built around this idea of not being overly promotional. You don't want the only posts people see from your Facebook page or LinkedIn page or on your Instagram to be a sale or a promotion of some sort. So using testimonies and using good feedback and positive reviews and words from people who are using and loving your product is such a great piece of content to incorporate in, because it's not only self-serving, but it also creates this, oh, I want that too, from the person who sees that review that may need the same services and products that you're providing. So, in today's world, every local business is trying to be louder than the next. And on social media, it is so hard to stand out. And that's one of the places that using testimonies and reviews the right way can just really help you knock it out of the park. So it's not just about collecting nice words from customers and, just little snippets of, the positivity, but it's about like stories and things that make people stop and listen and again say, oh, me too. I need this XYZ. I need that transformation. I was looking for something, for a place to find my creative vibe and create this stuff that I'm trying to do. The power of testimonials, they're trusted, they're personal endorsements, and they speak louder than any flashy ad could possibly ever speak. It's because, again, the recommendation is, they shouldn't really be paid for, and there's just so much more trust around them. So let's talk a little bit about why testimonies are more than just like how it makes someone feel, right? But the SEO possibility of a good testimony is something that I think most small business owners overlook, but Google loves fresh, relevant content. And when you have testimonies sprinkled throughout that, throughout your site, throughout your Google My Business listing, it's like fairy dust for your SEO. They help your business rank higher in SERPs, that's search engine results page, for those who may be new here. And it makes it easier for your customers to find you in what has become a vast ocean of search results, right? If you search for anything now, you're going to get thousands of results. Builds trust. Another reason testimonials are just so incredible for businesses is it builds trust faster than any other piece of content that we can find out there. Here at Socially Inclined, we have created probably millions of pieces of content at this point as a team. And testimonials, seeing a testimonial is like getting a recommendation from a good friend. You're more likely to believe it and you're more likely to act on it than just seeing an ad from that same business, even if everything is absolutely the same and factual and not overstated in any way, seeing a testimonial just creates, well, my third point, the emotional connection of a testimonial, right? They're so much more emotional. They're not statements. They kind of create this story in the person's head who's reading it. And we all know that stories have the power to connect emotionally, making your business not just a place to buy stuff, but a place to kind of become part of a customer's life. Again, it's about them seeing, it's about a potential client, a lead, someone who may need your products and services, seeing a testimonial and thinking, I want that too. And finally, you can go back to my UGC, user generated content, but testimonials create social proof. And in the era of pictures or it didn't happen, right? Testimonials serve as visual and textual evidence that your products and services aren't just good, but they're good enough for someone to talk about it. And that is exactly what we want. That's what we want for your business. So how do you make this testimonial marketing work for you? So especially if you're a new business owner, you may not have testimonials, so you kind of have to work at it, to nudge in the direction of getting more reviews. And maybe you've been in business for a long time and you've stayed in business for a long time, but you haven't really focused on testimonials. Let's talk about 4 steps that is going to help you get this testimonial marketing strategy up and going for you. Step 1, ask for testimonials. This is hard, especially if you're like me and you're one of those more shy, believe it or not, for those of you who see me on video every week with Julie. If you're more of a shy, kind of introverted type business owner, it may be kind of hard to ask for testimonials. But you've got to ask for them. Just like you have to ask for sales, you have to charge for your products or you won't be in business. So you've got to kind of do that little gut check first. So those times when you're so thrilled with a service or product that you cannot wait to tell someone about it? Your customers feel that way too. But we are so busy as a society. Seems like everyone is pulled 10 different ways every single day. So don't be afraid to nudge them a little bit. Send an email to your list and ask for a testimonial in a fun, lighthearted way. You can throw around, metaphors or humor about, how their words are like magic beans that help your business grow. Just, get in ChatGPT and ask it to create some creative ways to ask for testimonials from your email subscriber list or from your Facebook group members. Ask for them. Step 1. Step 2, make it easy on them to leave a review. Okay. Number 1 rule about getting people to do something is they don't like to, and they often don't have the bandwidth to work hard at it. So make it easy peasy lemon squeezy to leave that review, that testimonial. They do not need to be climbing mountains to leave you a testimonial. So provide them a simple link. In that email where you request the testimonial review for them, say, leave it here. And it's a simple link or a link to a form on your website. We also have software that you can purchase from us called Review Me. You can reach out to us at info@sociallyinclined.com, or you can message me at podcast@sociallyinclined.com and just let us know that you're interested in that Review Me software. But it basically can collect reviews, add a link, and it will immediately populate to your website. It's a really, really great thing. So think of it as rolling out the red carpet for your clients' feedback. Step 3, showcase them like they are the queen's crown everywhere on social media, on social media, on your website, everywhere. Once you've gotten that praise, Do not just stash it away in a folder called feedback. Display it proudly on your website, social media, and you can even print them off and put them in your store. Especially if they're really good ones, then you should create a design and have them like professionally printed, and they can be like little pictures behind your cash register at your brick and mortar. Anything that will display them. They are kind of your badges of honor after all, right? Okay, so step 3, showcase them like they're the crown jewels. Step 4, say thank you for the reviews you get like you really, really mean it. Gratitude is so underrated, even today. So anytime you get some positive feedback, always express your gratitude for those who took the time to sing your praises. You know, a heartfelt thank you and a personal acknowledgement that they did so goes such a long way, and it can even turn what was a simple happy customer into a loyal brand ambassador. And that's what we're all after, right? Is someone who will not only shout your praises, but will go forth and, you know, tell everybody about you. So use those, plaster them on your homepage, feature them in your newsletter, share them in your social media posts, make them the stars of your presence building posts. And when you do that, be as enthusiastic as possible. Something like, don't take our word for it, see what our happy customer has to say, or see what this happy customer had to say. As long as you keep it peppy and genuine, and you watch as new customers are just going to be totally drawn to your business. Yeah, so in summary, testimonial marketing, you know, it's not just the strategy. I'm teaching it like a strategy because that's what I do here at Socially Inclined is I teach, but it's a celebration of what you're doing. It feels so good to get positive feedback. So take a minute to really celebrate the impact that your business is having on your customers and their lives, even if you just got your first piece of feedback. I love hearing positive feedback. I love it when someone writes in and they tell me about how much time they have back because they finally discovered Socially Sweet and their social media content is nearly done for them every single month. The heartfelt response that we get when someone comes in and, you know, they're just blown away by the branding we did for them or the website we built for them or the content that we're doing for them. It is what keeps us going when, you know, things are hard. I have 2 kids, so a lot of times I'm not rested. A lot of times I don't feel up to getting up and doing the grind that it takes to run a small business. But positive feedback, yes, we incorporate it into our marketing, but it's also just a good thing to have around for your emotional stability on this entrepreneur roller coaster that we're all on. So if you're a local business looking to make a mark, remember your satisfied customers are your biggest asset. So treat them like that. And when you ask for reviews, when you display their reviews, you're basically giving them a microphone or a megaphone, whichever, figuratively, of course, and let their stories really shout your success. I think that's about it. You got to go collect them though. So go back to listen to this one again, go through step 1 through 4 and start collecting those endorsements, those reviews, those positive words. And your next testimonial is possibly just an email away. I hope you've enjoyed this podcast. If you have, if you've learned something, if it inspired you to go collect some testimonials, let me know. Send me an email at podcast@sociallyinclined.com. And more importantly, if you loved it, leave us a review. If you didn't, send me an email. Tell me what I could do better. And then, of course, share this podcast far and wide and definitely with your small business building friends. Again, I'm Jess here at Socially Inclined. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next time.